Maks Chmerkovskiy did not hold back his criticism of Anna Delvey's casting on Dancing with the Stars, calling her a professional liar and expressing disapproval of her participation in the competition. During an interview on the TMZ podcast, Chmerkovskiy discussed how contestants are chosen for the show, explaining that while attention-grabbing figures like Delvey might be selected for their controversy, he personally disagrees with it. He questioned giving Delvey, who was convicted of fraud such as such a platform, stating he wouldn't believe anything she says. Chmerkovskiy also critiqued Delvey's cha-cha performance, noting she wore a bedazzled ankle monitor and lacked engagement in her dance. He dismissed claims that her nervousness impacted her performance, arguing that her past behavior demonstrated she could handle pressure. When asked how far he thought she would progress in the competition, Maks responded that he didn't care at all, as she wasn't someone he was tuning in to watch. Delvey was arrested in 2017 and convicted of grand larceny. She was released in 2021 and remains under house arrest. Despite Chmerkovskiy's critique, her dance partner Ezra Souza defended leaning into her story as a way to win over viewers. First of all, take a listen to what Maks said exactly to TMZ podcast, and we'll come back with a commentary.
But if you want an ankle brace and sort of like this, damn, this is going to draw attention, and you know, the scandalousness of it all and blah, blah, blah. I mean, man, there's so many other people you could choose from.
You're not a fan.
Absolutely not.
Who would you choose?
It doesn't matter. You don't, to me, the job, AKA, was a professional liar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're going to bring that person and say, here's a platform that a lot of people waited their entire actual career, to be a part of, to also get a moment of like a personal story. We can say, this is who I actually am. Will I believe anything that this lady says? Absolutely not. She wasn't great. She was very kind of standoffish in a lot of things. You can blame the nerves and say, hey, everybody's human and this person is not used to that stage. Bullshit. Hold on a second. Didn't she con people into believing that she's like fully fashioned this and socialite that? And that takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of self-control to present yourself a certain way, even if you're so nervous. I don't buy this she was nervous stuff. She's just a shitty dancer and a personality that's not going to really help her in this competition. As a matter of fact, I didn't even get to see the why she got on the show.
She is.
So then why isn't that coming through in droves to offset for the fact that there's all this other stuff going on?
What do you think about what he said word for word? And we think Maks is not saying anything that no one is thinking. It's just that he's vocal with his thoughts. Anna Delvey was someone that has pretended to be someone she was not, lied to people to get places, higher places, stole money, allegedly, and corrupted people, and that led her to going into prison. This is a woman that seeks attention, literally. When she was in house arrest, at one point she called paparazzis to actually come to her building, and she entertained them. So think about that for a second. And when she was asked about that woman, she said she was bored and she needed something to do, so that's why she did what she did. If it's not an attention seeker, then what is she really? So giving her this big platform, allowing her to express, herself through dancing or whatnot, even if she doesn't stay until the end of the show, or even if she doesn't win the show, it's already giving her too much of attention and almost clearing what she did and saying that it's, she's forgiven. But what she did to people that she did it to was awful. Just imagine if it was done to you. We believe in second chances. However, with this personality specifically, it would have been nice that she wasn't given such a big platform keep in mind that she's done other things outside of Dancing with the Stars since she's been released. She's painted, so some realtors in New York have actually taken her paintings and exposed them in galleries and stuff to be able to collect funds for her. She's done a lot of things. She's making money that way, which is fine. However, we just think she shouldn't be given much of a platform just because she is an attention seeker and she could use it again to harm people, allegedly. So we understand what Maks is saying, but we would have loved to hear from Maks to say that there was nothing wrong with giving her a second chance at rebuilding herself and things like that. So that is what we think. Let us know what you think about the way we think in the comments below. Do you think they should have do you think Dancing with the Stars was right to actually have Anna Delvey, a convicted felon, not just any convicted felon, but a really slick one? Do you think Dancing with the Stars did a good thing inviting her to such a big platform as Dancing with the Stars to dance and to gain the public's support and sympathy? And one last thing that we wanted to mention before we let you go: Anna Delvey's partner, Ezra Souza, is only 23 years old, and we feel bad for this young kid. And the reason why is, when you're dancing in a ballroom dancing, you must almost breathe and live the lives of the people that you're dancing with. So in this case, Ezra, having Anna Delvey, considering her past, as his partner, has to tap in her lifestyle, her life in general, what she's been convicted of, and things like that, to be able to showcase her better through dancing. The things that Anna Delvey did, if you watch the Netflix series, you, even by watching it, you would feel chills of things that she's done and how she maneuvered through upper society. And having this young kid, 23 years old, leaning into that life just because it's his job to dance with stars and increase the viewership of Dancing with the Stars, it is a little bit sad, but it is also very worrisome. And at the end of this year's competition, we suggest Ezra Souza goes and gets therapy, because there might be a lot of things that Anna Delvey might have rubbed upon him without knowing. That is what we think. Let us know what you think about that in the comment below. We love you for watching, as always. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.